and your team's performance?
We cannot make analysis without what happened this week. Like we play at Pep United and Champions League, and on Thursday now today, and the team like is so powerful in all the aspects. It just heads off to the team how they're resilient. Of course, it's so difficult where you're not effective in high pressing and you're not effective in the build-up. Always is so tough and so difficult to do it. We make some transitions. I think the result is fair. It's a little bit we're close in the 5 or 10 results, but I think in general Arsenal was better. And yeah, the team was there, and yeah, we had better result than last season. I would say we had better result than last season against United, so we take for that.
So, is the most pleasing thing for you the togetherness your team's shown today? That's something it feels like you've been looking for and looking at in the early weeks of the season.
Well, absolutely. I think since United, when the transfer window's finished, and everybody knows that we'll be here for a long time. Of course, it has been. The togetherness in the 3 games have been top. Of course, in the way we play today, it's so demanding for them. They are so aggressive, and in the long balls on balls, they are so really good, and they have everything. So we defend incredible well the corners, like they are masters, and yeah, we take that point. Of course, we have to improve, but after 5 games in the Premier League is where it is.
I think you said you weren't effective in your high pressing. Why was that?
They were better, and we were incredibly tired. So sometimes the people don't realize. So the game against Napoli, Champions League, was so emotional. And after that recovery day, and they ask you have to wait 4 or 5 hours, because maybe you don't know, you live in London, you have that privilege, but the people who live in the northeast, so we have 4 or 5 hours to arrive into London, and it's more fatigue and everything. So, and guys, the team they fought last 2 Premier Leagues to win it, and the right semi-final Champions League, and not just Man City invest money, they did it as well, and it's so tough. So I could not expect differently, but we were there. We talk about you have to be so strong in terms of mentality. We have done it.
So in the end, I know you said before the game, schedule's not an issue. In the end, the schedule was an issue for you today. It's fair question, no?
You are the journalist, my friend. You understand my process and what happened. Don't understand me. 10 years we are together, so. Okay. Honestly, so of course it's not effective. The mindset has to be strong, but we have a lot, fatigue with the same players. We have, how many injuries. John came back for the injury for the national team for a long time. We have Cherky, we have Rainuri, we have Nathan had been out as well most of the time. So we have to put a lot of players maybe forget that the rhythm. Kusanov was injured with this kind of positions with the pace that he has. We don't have it. So many things can happen. But if you want to bring it, the fact that no one complaining for the schedule, that's okay. I'm complaining for the schedule. Are you satisfied?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Sorry, I thought you were going. Today, going to the 5 at the back, taking off Foden, taking off Haaland, are those decisions that you make because of the schedule, because your team's incredibly tired, or is that a sign of a different City? It does feel like it's a slightly different approach this season, playing more on the counter-attack.
We'll try to don't be like this. But when the opponent is better, and we defend deeper, if we have Erling or Tijani or other, we can use the counter-attack, yes. But our intention is not like this. After 10 years here, I think sometimes the opponent is good. Sometimes during 10 years when we won the leagues and other titles, always we make actions, a counter-attack. You remember when it's Leroy and Raheem?
I do.
You remember how many counter-attacks we did in that with Kevin? You remember? Yeah, with the quality. I would have preferred not to do it, but you cannot expect in this level to do it. So it's impossible. So that's why I'm take a point, and it depends on the game. You have to try to adjust players and do it as fast as possible.